Welcome to a Business Minute with Lily Lopez, presented by the South Florida Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Today we're at a beautiful venue, the Biltmore Hotel. We just celebrated our breast cancer awareness fashionably pink lunch, and this beautiful dress that I have is a creation of China, and his name is Alex China Gracia. And I see this is live, so you can see that people are here interrupting us, but that's good. That's good when we do live things. So China, tell me about your life story first, and then we'll talk about your creations and how did you get in the world of fashion. But tell me about your young years.
It all started with sneakers. So I was a real big sneaker fan, and my parents did not like it, especially my mom. So,
oh, you're Cubans.
Right?
Your mom is Cuban.
Right?
Cubans don't like sneakers.
Right. So every time I would make any type of money, I would buy sneakers, and eventually in my room, when you walk in my room, all you would see is sneakers, sneakers, sneakers. So that got me into a lot of trouble. So by the time I got out of high school, I started designing my own clothes to stand out from other people, because I had a learning disability. So I didn't know how to read until I was in 10th grade.
You were hyper.
Yeah, hyper. I had everything.
I could tell. ADD.
They labeled me everything that you could think.
Because he's talented.
EH, SCD, you name it. So I didn't really like school, because going to school was really hard for me. I didn't know how to read, couldn't communicate, and I was in special classes. So what helped me was fashion, because they wouldn't pick on you if you dressed right and you wore the hottest clothes.
You were cool.
I was super cool. So I took that and I built off of that. So
smart.
Whenever I would hang around with people, because I know fashion and music are like brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
So it's a universal language. Everybody speaks the same language when it comes to fashion and music. Doesn't matter where you come from, what race or what sex. So it opened doors for me, and it helped me become more social. Because where I come from, being social wasn't really like it is now, where everything is social. So
right.
Fashion was just open doors for me, and now look at me, I'm designing for beautiful people.
Look
like
look what you did. Look at this. Let me go around. This is what he did for me today. This beautiful creation.
And when I met you, you sparked creation. You know, you sparked that interest, and I was like, this is a beautiful soul, beautiful heart. It only makes sense for me to use you as a canvas and to design for you. And Lily, anytime you need me, I'm here for you. I'm here to design all these dresses for you, because you're just such a beautiful person.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Lily.
And tell me about your fashion, the one that you really are dedicated to, because this you did for me, and you know how to do it, but you do for young people. Yes. Something cool.
I only do couture, which is what she's wearing right now. Is couture. Is like one-of-a-kind pieces. You select your fabric. Me and my tailor and my seamstress, we get together and we create a dress for you. But where I really come from is the street fashion. So I have a brand called CVLZD. It stands for Socialize, Educate, Refine. Socialize, you are who you hang with. Education, the number one weapon in the world, the most powerful weapon in the world.
Is education. Absolutely.
And refine. It's never too late to make a difference.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So I created CVLZD to be a stepping stone for like kids that's coming up that don't know what they really want, but they have a creativity inside of them. Because I never thought I would be a fashion designer. They thought I was going to be basketball player, football player, you name it. But look at me, I'm in fashion. So
of course.
CVLZD is a stepping stone for the younger generation, and anybody who wants to get into fashion, use me as a role model, because I didn't go to school for fashion. I just never gave up, and I was persistent. And when I mean persistent,
it's like me.
Yeah,
I'm persistent. I don't give up.
Never.
I don't take no for an option.
It's not an option.
That's why we connected. That for me is not an option. Don't tell me no. Let's see how we can work it out, and we'll make it happen.
And I mean, Lily, I would get up on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, fill up the back of my Jeep, go from barbershop, beauty salon, from Calle all the way to County Line Road in Broward, and I would sell. I would introduce myself as the owner of the brand. I would tell them what the brand stands for, and then I would show my brand right there to everybody, and I would sell. And then it went from selling on the street to putting it into stores, and eventually I want my own flagship store.
Yeah, and you travel around the U.S. and then you just got back from Philadelphia and Chicago.
Yes, I travel a lot. I'm also, you got to understand, I wear all the hats in my company. I'm also the head salesman, not only the designer. I go, I sell, I do the merchandising. Yeah.
And we're so proud of you. We're proud to have members like you.
I'm so proud of you.
And this has been such a different business minute with Lily Lopez, because we're doing fashion. And
it.
fashion is so important, especially for us ladies and for men too. Look at you.
No, look at
So
you.
chic and elegant. And look at those shoes. And this is thanks to China. So thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Lopez,
Oh my
you're
God.
such a beautiful soul. May God keep blessing you and you keep shining. I love you.
Oh, me too. Thank you so much. And we'll see you
South
all.
Florida.
Diversity, U.S. Century Bank. We're going to thank reception sponsor Ron Barceló and our media partners. They're listed in the program. Thank you so very much for being here.
And Roman, I think we're introducing now
As many of you may know from our last meeting, we're partnering up with República Halas in terms of a magazine called Notable.
He has everything. So his grandfather was from Oriente and his mother, then his father from Dominican Republic, and él tiene lo mejor del mundo. Él tiene la salsa, por eso es la creación. Claro, y este hombre así, esta salsa que tiene. China, thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I'm into fashion since I was a kid, from sneakers to clothes. I design, you name it, streetwear to runway. So thank you so much, the Chambers, for inviting me. I'm happy to be a member, and anything I can do for the South Florida community, I'm here. Thank you. Have a great day.